Okay. So this could be like a Gemini energy or a double-faced energy here. Um, I'm just gonna wait because she won't come inside and somebody else is in the shower. So I'm gonna have to wait. Okay. So let's see. The worm was does not die and the fire is not quenched. It is better for thee to enter into the kingdom of God with one eye than having two eyes to be cast into the fire. I'm hearing sick 'em because we did have the dog energy out here. So somebody could have sicked the person on you. What is this? The fart on the first date. I'm trying to find out how I had it. Okay. Or smelling or something. I told you somebody's trying to redo the story here. So somebody could be choosing somebody else this time. But somebody, God is not dead. Somebody else could be holding on to somebody else's energy here. This is giving me that Fire Marshal Bill energy. Somebody could have stole your ring or something. Or your fan group for a little bit. But this could be your other person. That's or a clone of your other person. Maybe this is, like I said, a clone. They don't have the same feelings or something like as the original. Somebody could be hiding the death of an original. But this is an old woman getting kicked out. This could be somebody trying to preserve somebody or save somebody. Like this eternal energy. This person could be like older. Like again, I'm just seeing that all the people that was my age in the family and stuff, and my friends that was around me or the handmaids that was around me, they had already blackened the eye or something of the sun that was in the upright and done something because it's almost like to take over the kingdom here and keep on like keeping somebody in an eternal fire or Dante's Inferno, Diddy's Inferno. So now somebody's trying to choose somebody else, but this old one to preserve this old woman because this old woman gotta go. Somebody could be caring about this old woman more than you or me, but that ain't got shit to do with this. Also, somebody could have plucked. I'm seeing the ancestors card with the baby one eye plucked out. Okay. Let's see if the salt is good. Okay. Yanni, get over here. It says it's the wasteful. The salt is wasteful. Okay. And we got somebody could be having somebody else's signal or getting somebody else's messages. And then we got somebody that's ruthless. So it's saying the salt. We got salt 3 times. Wasteful, signal stealers or energy harvesters. And then we also have ruthless, okay? For sending away a mother and a child or something. It don't have to look like this to calmer waters. This could just mean you guys getting the urge to move out of your town. Like, ugh, I just don't want to be here no more. Let's move a little bit further away. But I'm telling you, if it's almost like injustice was sending a man with these people that was not justified for this person. Somebody's name could be Justin. They knew this man was in reverse. They also took your ring, like the people that's supposed to be working for Jesus to help him obtain whatever to get to the kingdom. They was giving it to somebody else. Okay? But if the salt becomes insipid, this could be what this is. What shall you season it with? Okay? Have salt in yourself and be at peace with one another. That's what I'm saying. This is like, this also making me think about Veruca salt. Okay? The little girl from the, I want it now. Give it to me. I want it now. And then she ended up falling. And this is the person here. So somebody gets what they want, whether it's in the dark or not. I could tell people like the water energy, some of these higher tarot readers with the higher numbers, they get what they want. They've been trying to make the sun look stupid, even though the sun is in the upright, by not giving me anything, to make it seem like God is not blessing me. But these people have been stealing. They're the ones that were supposed to go to jail. This is kind of crazy. All right? This is kind of crazy. So about 10 years ago, somebody could have left the place or faked their death with this person here, this person, and they could have ended up really being dead. Okay? I don't know. Or this is somebody that couldn't quench the fire or something like this. Also, I'm hearing something about somebody named Joy. Or somebody, okay, this is also making me think about this boy named Julius, or they used to call him Juju. I remember when I hadn't seen him for a while or whatever. I wasn't hanging around with that part of the family that much and everything like this. And I was living in the Rolling Greens or whatever, and I remember my cousin that was living around the corner, like in the next building over. My cousin Crack, okay, was living in the next building over. This is when that man, I call him Leo because he reminded me of one of those sleepwalker people on that movie by Stephen King. He reminded me of that guy on there, but dark skin. His facial features look like a real cat. And he was like following me around and stuff, I told y'all. And this man was trying to kiss me in my mouth and stuff like this. This older man. I'm probably like 11. Between 9 and 11. And, you know, and then one of my uncles had to come talk to him. Now, I don't know what happened after that talk, but this is the same person when I'm saying about the cosmic wifey energy. Although that person didn't look like that back then. They looked like fairy oracle tarot. She kind of looked more like this person, this Khadijah person. But if I was supposed to go through a transformation at that time, sent through the fire or burnt, like something done here, somebody gave it to that person. Okay, this could also be some kind of accusations about, I don't know, sex. Because I remember my cousin that looked like Jedediah, my cousin Darnell that kind of looked like Idris Elba. He ended up going to jail. That was the first person in our family that went to jail for statutory rape. Okay? The Parham mom put him in jail for statutory rape. But somebody could be also getting me to talk on this to clear something for them. But while he was in jail, his mother, May, passed away. It kind of made me sad because I know how he felt about his mom. And it was just kind of sad that he was in jail when she passed away. I mean, that could have been a signal here about what was going on here. Like the war or something. But like I said, if I was the Christ and they had my eye black, then I would not be able to know none of this. And this would be why we're now here 20 years later or more, and the kingdom seemed like the power been switched over to the in-laws or the community or these other people or the other side of the family or that side of the family and this side of the family. It's not me. But when I didn't know who I was, shit was going smoothly. You understand? When I didn't know who I was or what, because it's a signal, it's something here. So whatever this is, letting this person, this eternal energy connect to my signal and then be more popular than me online is some bullshit. See, so because these people romanticize and fantasize it, or they know what they're allowed to talk about. Again, that's a high priestess. That's not the empress. That's not the sun. The sun ain't listening to what no man on earth talk about what they can talk about, what they can't. We got freedom of speech here. Okay? Maybe some people would be afraid to be deported or something like this, so they try to follow the rules or something like this. But what rules? Who the hell is you giving me some? I'm gonna listen to rules of demons in the kingdom of God? I don't know about that. Okay? But this do look like Moses' daughter, Tiffany. So this could be something here where I told you all these other entities took sides with Moses at one point in time here. They're trying to protect somebody because they know I'm coming for these women. They're trying to play in my energy or whatever this is, or steal my destiny or whatever. And there's nobody that can save them. Okay? I'm trying to tell you. These could be like all the cousins and my man and all these other people and the mother and them that was sleeping with each other behind my back. Or something like this, building a coven. Alright? So they could have been very wasteful with abundance here. Like not knowing where to place abundance. And this is a never-ending story with these people. So if they weren't able to build empires in their own countries, now they're here saying that they're building something or organizing. Okay, that look like an act of war. You know what I'm saying? That look like something like that. What do you mean? And then going back and being glorified after doing damage in America or checking motherfuckers in America. You go back to Africa and they all cheering these people on for what? You get what I'm saying? So we got a letter didn't come about some money. And this is never ending since 1991. Okay? When somebody was 26 or 26 years ago, something could have came in about some money, but I didn't get the letter. And this is a never ending thing with these people. They keep on doing some death ritual and stealing this money. Okay? So because of some signal here, this girl could be obedient to this mother-in-law or something, because they could be. Why wouldn't you be if these people are aiding and abetting you and letting them attack their daughter-in-law or their son's wife, or if the son is still living, if they're not, the family was just doing this abuse or whatever of power. So this could also be about organ harvesting families that need parts. They need people that's going to, do something like this. So again, the mother could have sacrificed a child and a child and a mother or something like this, or a child and a son because of some health concerns. Okay? This also could be a doppelganger of this mother. Okay? Like I told you, this could be the mother, the Coleman mother. The Coleman mother-in-law could be this energy. And the grandmother-in-law could be this energy. These could be arch nemesis. It's giving me Othello or whatever that movie, or whatever that's where the one woman got kicked, got put in the kingdom, and the other sister got put into the woods. Okay, because but somebody could be a lover of they self. They want to push me into something and all the way out the story, but. This is like this. Do you see what I'm saying? Satan against Satan. It's a lot of this going on. Light and dark, light and light, dark and dark, whatever this is. Okay? All of them witches. I'm not a witch though. So, or my witch power wasn't activated or whatever this is. So this could be what happened. I look at this, the grandmother, and then the Coleman mother, but really the grandmother is not here anymore. This is the Alberon friend that got old, that's playing the part of the grandmother. Because again, this person could have got old when I was 3. This person could have did something to me if this was my neighbor, the Alberon. and then something happened here where this person did something against me and this caused this person to age. This could also be it's giving me the lady in France that said that her husband did that to her. But they took somebody else's story and got glory from it or something and left the person that actually was probably going through this, going through it. What? Do you understand what I'm saying? This mother also could have took this signal, as above, so below, could have took my signal and tried to play like they was the queen or something like this, okay? And they got a whole bunch of other women around their son to defeat God or to defeat me. Do you understand what I'm saying? But this is not even the mother for one of these masculines. This is the mother was married to the son and using the son or something like this. Or it could be in both accounts so that God can't have nothing. Somebody was being ruthless here. And now it's coming back around here. Yeah, these are the people that was using the flying monkeys. Okay? To come after me. Okay, I told you this is somebody that was sending this after somebody else here. We got RN, a doctor is in reverse because somebody did some kind of, I don't know, a doctor did something. These are wicked. These bitches is wicked. Okay? I guess this son that was in emotional pain about hearing what's going on with these families or something. This could be even a younger son. The person is not in emotional pain anymore since flying monkeys are coming at me or something to prove a case so that they can, this person is happy so that they can prove a case that I'm some kind of woman that has men in my husband's house and I don't pay the bill. No, there's dirt in there. So somebody could have did that. If the person is happy that, because they're about to lose everything, but somebody could have trapped me with this stalemate and allowed these men to come do something to me and report this so that they can't lose the kingdom or they don't lose no money to me. So somebody was happy about this, okay? To be able to take what I worked for, okay? This is my fruit, my labors, my efforts. Okay, we got M or Eminem and Mint. Okay, this could be this Minaj energy, Eminem energy. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because this is personal. This is something else now. This is something on another level. But whatever this is my works and efforts, is my signal that these people been stealing from so they can go collect things from people that was giving offerings to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? It could be, this is also America. If they killed this version of me, the cute one with the little braid in the front, I'll put her picture up in a minute. I'll put that picture up. Because all these, remember guys, this could all just be me because they really can't change me. But they're trying to make a strong delusion or something here. It could be just really the time of the year, the skin tone, because my skin changes throughout the year. It could be the way I wear my makeup. It could be the hair that I have on my head makes my face look different. Whatever this is. Or again, these people could have made other images of somebody that they know was like God. Or that is a God. It's just the bottom line. So somebody could have been going around with this voodoo doll energy here. Or like I said, this is giving me the stuffed animal energy of my man. He got a little moof doll. They could be turning this boy, they take my works and efforts and turn their son into a girl. And then this person keeps doing this shit over and over again. All right? But I feel like, or making, because it said I wear your clothes or I wear your skin or something, this song I just heard called Fire. All right? So this could be somebody that like use transhumanism to wear my body. All right? In order to become successful, single, and sexy. Or this person want me to be with them this time doing whatever this is. Because whatever this is that somebody is mad about with this family or this organization or these friend group, this is what this person liked about me or something like this. Even if it was something that was like sacred or secret or whatever this is. Whatever these people trying to punish me for. It could be the fact that somebody was manipulating the situation here. Okay? It's something like this, y'all. It's something very strange here. And some people was being ruthless, or somebody is being ruthless when it comes to stopping these people from abusing somebody. This could be a nice guy, all right? And the nice guy could be connected to this beyond the veil energy that's in reverse, okay? Somebody can't manipulate this. This is the person that been manipulating something. This is like, this remind me of the lady that wrote the Beyond the Veil, the tarot reader. She remind me of that lady Sophia something that wrote the Matrix. This could be even deeper than this, where she went after the company that made the Matrix, talking about it was her storyline or whatever, when really the signal could have came from me, and this person could have made that shit and then went after somebody else. When you took it from the sun, or you took it from me, when it comes to the Matrix or something like this. Okay. I feel like something was based on real love, so God did put something together when we was 15. But I don't know. I'm even seeing single, sexy, successful, 90 years old. Somebody could be trying to trade out a younger version for an older version of a feminine. I don't know what this is, y'all. I don't. Because somebody could have restored this energy, but it's not working. They could have this voodoo energy here, this restored energy, and this older version of you or me. Somebody could have this here. They could have the wealth of whatever my existence is that I created, what should be coming to me. I should be having a basket full of harvest right now in my hands, right here. But there's an older woman. This could be me that aged or something. They could have aged me, 90 years old, and then this could be another version of me, America. This empowers something or someone or some nation or something like this. Okay? It just really does. Because I feel like if somebody had a first date with me or something like this, it's something about, because I remember the first day when me and my boyfriend met. Right up under that damn tree. So I feel like somebody could have dragged, like a vampire, or somebody could have dragged me out of my house and killed me under that tree a long time ago. Okay? But I met him under a tree. They pulled up or whatever. We went out there. We met them under that tree. I seen him and I'm like, oh yeah, that's mine. Right there. I'm about to get it. That one right there, that me. And so when we ended up going to the mall with these people, okay? When we end up going to the mall with them, get like it always is, y'all. It always, when we went to Georgia and we met them boys and we was about to go to the mall with them, it wasn't enough room for me. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay. I'll just stay here. I don't really care, whatever. I can just stay here. But one of the boys right away liked me. And this is funny. This is funny because the boy that I'm telling you about, the Reed boy, he looked just like my father-in-law, but light-skinned. He looked just like him, but light-skinned. They got the same features and everything, but he light-skinned. When I met the Reed boy down there in Georgia, when I went with the Parhams for their family reunion, nice. We all kind of got booed up for a second. Now, I was still talking to my boyfriend back. I was still talking to the dude, the boyfriend or whatever, on and off. Like, we was kind of whatever, like that. But when I met this boy, it was a bond or a connection, like, automatically, okay? And, what was I going to say? And I remember we came back and the girl Khadijah, all these people, we was all kind of like met one of those guys and bonded with them. They would send us little stuff, like a little video. It's funny because my daughter just said that this little boy was trying to apologize to her about something and sent her a video. So this is kind of funny here because he had this. I'm showing y'all ritual, okay? I'm showing you ritual. All right, everybody else might already know this. I might just be waking up, or my eye might just be opening up. Everybody else in the world could have this ability, and I'm the only one that don't. And this is how everybody else is taking advantage of me. I don't know. Okay? So, but everybody else in the world would be Christ then, or something like this. And that didn't make no sense. Okay? About the energy harvesting or the harvesting off of my wealth. Do you understand? Like if there's a group of kids that was collective and then they was making their own collective groups all around and I wasn't able to because everybody else was using my signal. It's something like this. So anyways, okay. So we were about to go to the mall with this girl, with the cousin Kika or whatever, and her friend. She was dating one of the boys, and he had a whole bunch of friends. And when we went over there, we just all kicked it. But I couldn't fit in the car, or everybody was getting in or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just stay behind or something like this or whatever like that. And then the dude was like, nah, you're not staying behind. You about to come, you gotta come with us. I'll get in the trunk. And I'm like, it's hot than a motherfucker down here, okay? And he like, no, I'm just gonna ride in the trunk or whatever like this. I'm like, this shit is crazy. This must be what some country boys do. But he ended up riding in the trunk so I could go with them, so I could fit in the car or whatever to go to the mall. Same thing happened with the damn boy, the Coleman boy. Okay. The Fitzgerald boy, the other boy, Jason or whatever his name is, and my boyfriend. First, Jason and the Fitzgerald boy was riding down our street, bumping some music, and it was boring over there because we was used to being in like almost the hood, you know what I'm saying? And we was over here in this, nice neighborhood now, okay? So nothing was really popping off, but we would sit outside or whatever. And if somebody rolled down the street like with sounds or something like this, we'd be all up out the window and shit. So we were sitting outside one day, and then here they go pulling up. Yeah, here they go pulling up. And then, he was like, yeah, we got one more boy or whatever. It's 3 of y'all. We'll just get somebody else to come with us. So like the next day or within that week, they came. But I'm guessing it's almost like it's almost like the people already knew each other, man. I don't know, y'all. I'm just thinking back. And so when they pulled up or whatever, he had a small car. It was a really small car or whatever. And we was all some thick girls, okay? At least, okay? And when they came, my dad's girlfriend was just their mother, met them or whatever. And was like, yeah, they got to be back at this time or whatever like this. So we end up going, we get back to the car and then realize what? It ain't no enough room. I can't fit. I said, these motherfuckers been trying to get rid of me the whole time. Straight up. But it ended up that I be the one with the strongest bond with a certain masculine. So if it's a group effort, like everybody had to admit that the bond between me and the Reed boy was fucking strong. Everybody else was cool too. But it's like me and that boy's bond was really strong. Same thing. My play sister ended up talking to the Fitzgerald boy, and then her sister ended up talking to the boy Jason. But the bond between me and the Coleman boy was the strongest. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's always like I was the one out, right? So I ended up having to sit on his lap. The first time I ended up having to sit on his lap while we rode to the mall because I was the smallest at that time. I was the thinnest or whatever. So I ended up having to sit on his lap, on the Coleman boy's lap, the boyfriend's lap. And yeah, it was just weird. It was weird the whole way there. But it's almost like he was scared or something after that. Like it took him like, I was calling him like, I was like, hey, yeah, so can I get your number or whatever like this? Whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, I'm trying to get that. And so I got his number and everything. And then I was calling him, but like his friends was always over there. Like he had one of them open houses. They had an open door policy where his friends could just walk in. The door was always unlocked, and they old friends from church, anybody could just walk into their house, their mom and them house. So they could pick up the phone. The mama was cooking for all them. It was that kind of dynamic, okay? And so what happened? Oh, so it was like a 2 weeks or something. Like I was calling them. And then I was like, okay, whatever, like this, or yeah, or I'll let you, I was doing that. You know how you got to get the feel of when you first start talking to somebody and you like them. You don't want to be too whatever. You don't want to be like this. And then that's when I was like, oh, it seemed like you be playing on the phone with your friends or something like this. I'm not about to be calling you like that then. Fuck it. I mean, if they're going to be playing and I can hear you in the background and they like, you ain't there and you like, oh, man, and you can't stand up to your friends. I didn't tell him all this, but I'm thinking in my head like, shit, I ain't about to be calling you. And then something turned, the tables flipped. Now I was thinking this could have been like some type of moment of realization. Okay. Because I remember when we used to go to the house, the dad used to be like, "Hey, where you from? What's your name?" "Oh, I think I know some people with that name." And then it's a tradition. Every single time when a new person came through, I walk in or whatever. We walk to his room and he'd be doing it. If his brothers was bringing a girl home, he'd be doing the same thing. "Yeah, what's your mom?" It just was a thing. We all knew that his dad was gonna be asking these same questions to everybody that was coming and being friends with somebody in their house. So you know, so I don't know if this was like the review time. You get what I'm saying? And then it's like I stopped talking to him, and then now he started calling me, and he clung on to me really heavy. And then it was like it was over from there. Like we was on the phone, we was getting to know each other, we was all together. He wanted to be with me instead of his friends. I wanted to be with him instead of my girls. It kind of spiraled out of control after that. But I don't know. I was just thinking about that. Okay. Now I did meet this person first because I think I met him when I was like 12 or 13, like probably like 13 or something like this. Okay. So I did meet him first. And then like a year or two later, we went to Georgia, and that's when I met the Reed boy. But I was just freaked out when I just looked at the picture not too long ago. I'm like a couple years ago. I was like, damn, this boy looks just like your dad. Because he know about the boy. He done seen the picture. He know what he looked like and everything. And, you know, yeah, something like that. But I'm also thinking, because he sent me a big old teddy bear in the mail. And we used to write letters back and forth to each other. Okay, I still have some of them. But we used to, and then my boyfriend, he also had a bag of, see, this is kind of, Yanni Kermit, this is kind of where it's funny at, because the boyfriend had a sock or something with some letters from girls in it too. And then when I found out about it, I'm like, you about to get rid of that shit now. But here I am, still had them damn letters in that damn stuffed in the back of that teddy bear. So I could have been a little selfish a little bit back then. But this also is not to brag, it's to say, well, maybe there was some kind of power difference back then, okay, that if all these men were spying on me or whatever, even the new ones I was meeting, whatever this is, or these people were spying on me, nobody could say nothing about me, about my letters. But I could definitely tell him, you better get rid of them letters. I don't want that shit around here. I'm not even going to talk to you no more until you get rid of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it must have been, it's not to brag, it's to say, there must have been a dynamic, a difference, a power back then. You see what I'm saying? Okay? Right? It's something like that. I don't know. That's just kind of like what I was thinking about. Termic. So I don't know, y'all. Because this is how we was a little bit, you know. All up on each other. But this could be something, y'all, now. Okay? Because I could have been getting... Somebody is trying to make something right. This hello person, they're trying to make something right. Maybe this person was holding on to me, wanting me in the future, but they found somebody else, maybe that's like them or something, and now they're ready to let go or something. Because I keep hearing that, you know, that song. Also, what other song? Turn It Down, Yanni. There's another song I keep hearing. Be Easy on Me. Okay? So these could be skinwalkers here. And skinwalkers do like to be around entertainers or people that write music and stuff because they be trying to get their shit through the artists. So I don't know about this part here. Okay, now that we got this here. Because somebody could have took over something here. Put this behind me, you know, cover up where the true love began, and then this person, male or female, could have been trying to get with this man here. I don't know. Okay? The voodoo could also represent somebody turned me into like a stuffed animal. Like I didn't know what was going, my brain wasn't functioning to full capacity here. Which could be some kind of domestic abuse, possibly. I don't know. Okay? And then we also have from 1990. So this could be something where um, in 1990, I told you they could have gave this, they could have used this version, this Miami version or something. Um, and there's something about India and something else here or some other nation where this hair is something about this heraldry or just the bangs or bang bang. I don't know. Bang 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 ski ski. I don't know. But anyway, okay, I'm sorry that had to come out. Um, I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting banged. 1990, 91. So, something could have happened in 1990 to me, a shooting or something. And then 1991, something else. Like I told you with the whole thing about, I always think about the whole thing with the little Jay-Z accidentally shooting his brother or something. It's something like this. And 91, they could have preserved the body. You know, see what I'm saying here? But whoever this is was higher than this person. Somebody was side by this person. This is the person with the thing, but they turned this person, this is America, turned to a voodoo doll, stuffing. Just somebody filled with stuffing. Or they could have took all the stuffing out of somebody at this age. It's something weird right here, y'all. About identity something here. And now somebody's confused again. And the angel is not being seen as a divinity person here. Somebody is, it's a trick here. There's some trick, and I don't even know if I want to fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Because I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what this is here. Yeah. The sun. Twin flames in reverse. Twin flames could be, vampires that are sired to each other or different entities or whatever like this that could be sired to each other. Now, this could be somebody saying, oh, yeah, this person was farting on the first date, but they lying. Somebody knew that somebody was the sun as soon as they seen somebody. And this is why somebody couldn't sire someone. Or sire me. Yeah, manifestation here. Okay. But we also got real love out here. Because that's by God, but twin flame is by another type of binding here. After somebody is, divine or accursed or allegedly or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know why this person can't manifest. I don't know. With this twin flame in reverse. Okay, the long. Somebody was in the basement of a building or something for a long time. Maybe somebody could have been weak or, because I was looking at something earlier. I'm like, why it seems like this person trying to escape, but they don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm even seeing somebody like eyelids being glued together. Like, I don't know. Ugh. And we got the dungeon here in the chokey. Like Matilda in the chokey. Somebody's in the chokey. We got man in reverse. Somebody is not a man. They could be a woman. A man could be looking like a man, but it's not a man. It's a woman. And then we got the long time. Flame in reverse. A Manny in reverse. Somebody could have been supposed to be like somebody's Manny, like to take care of a child or watch over a child, but they wasn't doing their job. Maybe because they was locked in a dungeon. And somebody was locked underneath the hotel for a long time or something here. Twin flame, this is making me think about like some kind of binding ritual. Like somebody like, oh, we know where this get like Crips, blood, not Bloods, but like something about the Bloods and the Crips coming together for a cause about the sun. I don't know. Because it's kind of like we got this flame energy. You know, it made me wonder if they was kidnapping some of us, like in some kind of kinship or lineage and breeding us underground. I don't know. Or somebody, it's something about up under this building or something shit, like a hotel or something like this. And we got L here, like El Bobo, or like God, a God energy being in reverse, because somebody won't be narrow-minded. So somebody could be keeping somebody underneath a something, you guys. I don't know. There could be like a tomb, an old something underneath a school or a home. We got Victory stuck in there. Victory Hospital, girl. I don't know what the hell this is. Okay? John. That's what I'm saying. Somebody could have said, called somebody home allegedly here. John, Jesus, and man. John, Jesus, and man, and a miracle. Uh-oh. Teacup. Uh-oh. Some kind of freedom here. Okay? There could have been a certain time where you're supposed to be mating with certain people or something. Yeah, we got a skull, but somebody ain't dead. Like, I don't know. Somebody could be claiming something here. Okay? We got some lions in reverse, and we got skulls in reverse. This could be like the royals or lions of Judah. This could also be skull and crossbones. Something about whatever this is here. Like, manifested, or this person that was supposed to be your manny or something, they could have been kept by the royals. And then we got this long time a skull in reverse. Somebody could have thought somebody was dead, or say you got clones and you're number 22222. Number 111 is, they got a different type of something than you have, and it's like somebody could have been using that to breed or something. Like, I don't know. But somebody's not a frog here. The sun is not a frog. Somebody is a king or something like this. And we got these bees. These could be Moses' seed in reverse that took some kind of ring of people. These could be tech people, behind the scenes of the Truman Show people. But they're all in reverse. Because it's like these bees was, and then show the queen bee what, how to get to her throne. But I don't know. The dog didn't steal these people. These bees did, or these worker bees. These is like a queen's women that work around her, or her servants, or her military men. It's something like this, that these people are the ones that's in reverse here. They could have even been working with this person here. And these people could have sent this child and his mother away. And they could have kept this man hostage for a long time. Like, for real. Okay, it's looking like this here. So it's not the dog. It's almost like they treated somebody like a dog almost. And was like, oh yeah, this is what the queen said have to happen, but this is what they all eternal said happened. And this could be why a masculine energy feel like they sired to this person. But then that means that person can't be a real child of God, because you wouldn't be able to be sired to somebody. Not like that. It would be a choice. Somebody think that they choosing somebody over you, but you've been sired. That person is the reason why you died. There's a whole bunch of people that don't know that they died, so they projecting this onto me, or the Christ, or Jesus, or whatever this is. Somebody refined. And then we also have the ill here. Somebody didn't have a penis. Somebody could have lied. I'm telling you, it could be this Lily Nikki energy. Somebody lied and said that somebody had a penis or something. I don't know what this is, y'all. Okay? It could even be this beyond the veil energy. Somebody lied. Okay? They did. All right? Maybe to get a victory. But again, we got the worm does die. Somebody changed somebody's little girl into a little boy, or a little boy into a little girl. They could have also did something to the brain of this mother, like removed memories or thoughts, or they could have removed something from the mother's back of her head, like reptilian brain, something like this. And then they took the penis from this little boy. So somebody went where they did castrate people, where they do castrate people or something like this. The removing of the mother and the child from the home of a man, this is Mommy Watson energy, and that's castration by itself. If we talk, this is genital mutilation, genocide, genesis. It's something about cutting or severing off what it was really what it was, or something like this. Do you understand? Because Moses' children was in the reverse for stealing this ring and writing something off to send away the queen. These is worker bees. They sent the queen away, or they cut the queen off and kept this man, or this J. Somebody name start with a J in reverse. This could be like a Rowan energy and a Lasher energy. Like somebody could have been somebody was with Jesus or with Christ. They could have told this person, if you move with this feigned person, you're gonna be with God. But they left the son, and so somebody used how they told Lasher, you wasn't always like this. We remember you. You was a priest or whatever. You was a quiet priest. This and that. All right, but then somehow he became this worker for this family to do this stuff or something like this. But let's think about that. Then that's also Rowan being adopted, or you know what I'm saying? Okay, this don't have to be a physical thing. This could be coming back into your senses or your sensors, or back into your own signal. Something is it's a lot deeper here. So somebody wrote of a dismissal and put her away. But Jesus said to them, by reason of the hardness of your heart, he wrote that you commanded. Now, this could also be me talking about slavery, okay? People could be mad if you want to, but I said what I said. It says, but from the beginning of creation, God made them male of, from the beginning of creation, God made them male and female. This was a true love energy here, okay, that God put together with two people here, wherever it is on this thing here. I don't want to move the cards around too much, but it's, right here, okay. God made two people here to be something here. I don't know. Somebody's confused about something. For this cause a man... So for whatever these people did to cause something, now a man shall leave his father. So somebody could have made the woman leave with a child or something. You don't know that this happened. Your memory been brainwashed to this. You a new clone. You here and you don't even know that this happened. That you were sent away with your child. You thought you've been sitting in the same city with your child this whole time or something. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's saying whatever these people did from the beginning, you know that these two were supposed to be together. Okay, God put that together. Okay, and so there's something here. Because I even remember at that time, my dad, when I met the boy, then my dad was like, I'm about to send you back to Texas if you're going to be dating this boy. You know, like how I'm playing I'm trying to serious with my daughter right now because it's the first time she's talking to a boy. But at the same time, you know, I'd be like, yeah, I'm about to get rid of his ass, something like this. He about to be getting shipped off the like I was just playing. Okay, like Now somebody could be listening to me, these LA our son or LA Mason or whatever, somebody's name, or Lamerson or whatever this is, or Lamers. I'm like, I'm about to be, please. He about to be on one of them boats over there that Trump getting fixed up. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing, kind of like how my dad was like, nuh-uh, you. But he kind of punished me from the boy. He was like, you know, or whatever like this. I'm about to send you back text to your mama. Now, again, if these people got the magic touch, something like that could have actually happened. My thing is, he didn't sit in my brain with the consciousness attached to it of the full story. The full story on this surface level, not the back end. You get what I'm saying? So, in my mind's eye, like, but he didn't. But in the dark, he could have. You understand? Without the backstory, injustice. So I don't have my front and back, or my beginning and my end memories. And if somebody's just a nobody, why would that be? Something is weird here. Yanni, come on, turn that off. That's just strange a little bit. Unless they kidnapped me when I was pregnant, I went somewhere else and had that baby, and then they had me stay in the Truman Show and have a little girl, and it seemed like I just stayed in this relationship, but in all actuality, I could have had a little boy, and they hid that from me, and then took this little boy and did something with this little boy, or turned it into a little girl. You know, you never know. A lot of people get their baby whisked away from them as soon as they come out the womb because they're like, oh, the baby ain't breathing or something. So you never know, okay? All right? You got to turn that down. So it's saying for that cause that somebody did by splitting up some people or something, that now a man has to leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife. So I don't know, y'all. Okay? I don't know if something happened here the first time we had, you know, something could have been created, and that could be something. Girl, I don't know what y'all did. I don't know what y'all did here. Let's see if we can pull some cards on. Ouch. Let's see. Somebody could be making up something. I don't know what this is here. Because I'm thinking, like, with all this white around here, all this snow, I mean, the family could have did something to me when I was living in that little apartment here. Because I promise you, it could have been that summer that something came in about me inheriting something. All right? This could be when something came in. So we got these witches or the fates. These fates could have been working with these bees in the reverse to steal the kingdom. And then, again, somebody might have to redo something. Now, I don't know if somebody did this on purpose so you can redo it with them. Do they deserve to have this? Or is there another one out there that really want this, that deserve to have it? Somebody that deserves to come up from out of the darkness that was good in the darkness or something like this. I don't know. But it's saying, therefore shall a man leave from his mother. But we got lovers, 2 women here on this card. So this could be something where somebody's trying to make it like something else. Or maybe somebody's been already changed. Okay? And y'all still connected, but the person is like a woman like you or a man like you. I don't know. This could be on a different level here. All right? Because it's saying, for this cause, a man shall leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and the 2 shall become one flesh. Okay? Now, who raised this person could have been these 3 fates. Who raised somebody could have been Aurora in the woods with 3 clones that was raising her, that are in feminine energy, you know, taking care of the person. Now they don't have to, or they don't want to no more. This is something a lot here. Y'all, this is too much for me. And this girl keep... I like to be, you know, this is why I wish I just had my own apartment, y'all. I mean, just, this is the least these motherfuckers could have did. You understand what I'm saying? This could also be skinwalker energy. I don't know why I'm getting this. Now they are no longer two, but one. I don't like the way that sounds here. The rich young man. A hitman. The sun in the upright. Let's see. I really don't. Yeah, okay, so I'm seeing something about an adultery against her. Because that could be, if somebody is a space person, they depend more on their space parents and the family that they created in the space station than their wife. These people know this person more. Like this would be adultery here. Okay? Or this is like I told you, somebody just wanted to be able to sign for you or something like this. Okay? But therefore God has joined together, let no man put asunder. And in the house, the disciples, whoever puts his wife away and marries another commits adultery against her. So somebody could be trying to get back in your life and move this shit along like this. But again, it's like somebody wants you to accept them as a girl. And it's like, hold on, I didn't meet you as a girl though. God put together a man and a woman. I didn't meet you as a girl. It's like, it's something like this. Or you didn't come to me as if you was a foreigner. You came to me as if we was equal or something. And if a wife puts her husband and marries another, if a wife puts her husband and marries another, then she creates adultery. But this is another woman. If the man ain't around or the man ain't doing something, the girl can get another man. It's looking like it's saying, you know, if the husband ain't doing his job, she can get a girl to sleep with. I don't know, because I'm hearing like Papoose was saying something about like finding Remy in a bed with a woman, but it's something like this here, okay? Now this could also be man or mankind or American boys versus foreign boys. Like, because if you go get somebody from Italy and bring them to America, like they don't know nobody but you and your family and stuff, it's kind of wrong to like kick that person out or put them in jail in a foreign land and go up just because you want to fill on somebody else's booty or something. You know, people could get a little cocky with that, possibly. Yeah, somebody got a surgery or something here. Something could be restored, or somebody trying to have you up for a surgery or something like this. Yeah, because something ain't been done yet. Star card. Hold on, I can't listen to this shit. Hold on. Just